Hello everyone. This is the character introduction of Pride and Prejudice. We hope to turn some specific text into a more obvious text style, so as to highlight this text. For example, the character name is red, and the text in parentheses is italic. But it is impossible to modify for every change. Manually adjust these changes, there must be neglected places. At this time, nested styles are needed. Prepare 2 paragraphs of text here. Set paragraph style 1 and paragraph style 2 respectively. Enter paragraph styles editor. Drop caps and nested styles. The middle piece is the position of the nested styles. Press new nested style. The first option is the character style. That is, what character style to use to display. The first option is repeat, this will be discussed later. The second option is none, which means to maintain the format of the original paragraph style. At the very bottom there is a new character style. If the style you want has not been set, you can add it here immediately. Click New Character Style here to add a bold. For easy identification, this style is added with color. After pressing OK, you can see that the first word under this paragraph style becomes bold. Change this parameter to 2. The first 2 words will become bold. Pay attention here. The new character style and the nested style will be generated at the same time after pressing OK. If you press Cancel at this time, it does not write to the character styles. Re-enter Style Editor. Set bold again. There is a drop-down menu with some default options. For example, if you select a sentence, the first sentence will become bold. Select characters and you'll see the first character become bold. If you want to mark the number, select digits. But it will change the text before the number into bold. Think about it. Words before numbers should not have any character styles applied. After the number and before the first word, bold should be applied. Now that the first number is not applied to bold, change this parameter of the first set of nested styles to up to. In this way, the numbers can be marked. If the number of the second set of nested styles is changed to 2, then bold will continue until the second word. But these preset options seem to be a bit different from what we imagined. Are there no other options besides these options? In fact, this option can also be entered by self. For example, enter a comma. Then all words up to the comma will be bold. I want to highlight the names of these people. That is, the text before the end dash is set to bold. These punctuation marks are not easy to type in nested styles. Direct copy use. Try to adjust the parameter, if you adjust it to through. Then the end dash will show bold. These 2 options can be selected by self-test. Next, I want to highlight the text inside the parentheses. Add 2 sets of nested styles, entering the opening and closing parentheses. And the setting is displayed as bold in parentheses. Here you can set whether the parentheses are displayed as bold or none. Also set a set of character styles italic. At this point, the style I want to set is roughly completed. Test it now. Press Enter to generate a new paragraph, and the entire paragraph will display bold. When an end dash is entered, the style after the short dash will become none. Just enter an opening parentheses in the text, and the text behind the opening parentheses will display the italic style. Then enter the closing parentheses, it will stop the italic style. If you add another opening parentheses inside the paragraph, it doesn't change to italic style. Return to paragraph style editing. Add a set of nested styles. The parameter of the character style is selected as repeat. You will see that the text in the second parentheses has become italic. Originally created character styles. How to use it in nested styles. Create light italic style. Apply styles to spoken content. When the content of the character style is modified, the style in the paragraph will change accordingly. Back to the repeat issue. After adding the repeat nested style, if you notice this parameter, you will find that its default value is 2. Indicates that it only repeats the last 2 sets of nested styles. Change to 1, nothing changed. Change to 3, then the text after the parentheses will become bold. That is, after the third set of nested styles, it goes back to the first set, checking for end dashes. Just add an end dash, and the text after the end dash becomes none. Let's understand how this repeat works. Join these paragraphs with end spaces to make one long paragraph. Back to paragraph style editing. Change the repeat step parameter to 3. Add a set of nested style. The checkpoint for this nested style is end spaces. Move the newly added nested style up to repeat above. Note that nested styles after repeat are ignored. This parameter should be 4. You will find that it is not marked as bold here. This is because it won't act until the next set of keywords is found. It should work like this. Search for these conditions in order, and when the conditions are met, the next condition will be executed. In the original first paragraph, there are no parentheses. Add a set of parentheses before end space. If this condition is met, bold will be displayed here. If you add parentheses in the middle, it will not work. It's not a problem with the settings, but the gap between the paragraph content and the nested style setting. In general, unless it is a designed paragraph, it is difficult to fully express the overly complex nested style conditions. If you have any questions, please leave a message.